wake up with a hangover. Champagne, we celebrating for every day that we never ate. It's evident I'll never change, gonna be this way forever, baby. Echelon keep elevating, bunch of hella haters. Add them up while I just keep it 100 estimated. Don't blame me, the pressure, baby. Treat this game like WrestleMania. Off top of the ropes, so hot, hit the...
And there's the bell. Well, there's no telling what we're going to see here. Oh, man, this has got to hurt. I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he going to do next?
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Where did this explosion of offense come from? Ryback showed at the 2012 Survivor Series that he was more than just an unstoppable physical force, that he could be strategic and show a different type of psychological advantage over an opponent. In this case, over two opponents.
Not today, too fast.
There we go again.
Yep, there we go again. And again, and again.
If this continues, we could be talking about something no one wants to discuss. Facial reconstructive surgery.
I know you don't like to talk about your facial reconstructive surgery. Ryback went into special training for that match, and it showed. His physical endurance matched his superhuman strength, and Ryback put himself on the map that night. No one thought they'd ever see Cena and CM Punk work together, and they had to in order to combat against Ryback's power. It was an awesome triple threat match.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Showing an aggressive side here.
It's nearly impossible to deal with this type of power.
If that arm endures much more, it's going to become immobile real quick.
I think it's immobile now.
You only have to take one look at Ryback and see that he's built pretty solid, to say the least. And even though physique doesn't always translate to toughness, in the big guy's case, it does. He can take loads of punishment and just keep on coming.
I mean, even if you're the one initiating the attack, you're liable to do more damage to yourself than you do to him, just from the impact.
Another great SmackDown. Thank you for choosing to join us tonight. Unbelievable action.
A move like that is pretty dangerous for anyone involved. A lot of things can go wrong there.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
If we really want to talk about Ryback's toughness, let's look at this. Of the losses he's suffered, only one has come on a tap out. His threshold for pain is so high that it's almost impossible to get him to throw in the towel, no matter how banged up he might be.
We're looking at complete domination here. I'll let the doctors formalize the prognosis, but the way he's holding his arm with such a limited range of motion could mean he suffered nerve damage.
Yeah, you're right, Cole. These are scary moments. All we can do is hope that the damage he suffered in this match isn't permanent. Going for the big one.
Oh, boy. The RKO.
That should do it, Cole.
You said it, King. The human wrecking ball is a very hard man to break. He is definitely not the man I'd want to have to face in an I Quit match. These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win. executed perfectly. Look at this. He's mocking his opponent.
Yeah, that may come back to haunt you. Oh, looking to make a statement here.
Oh my, someone's getting a taste of their own finishing moves.
Man, oh man, why would they do that? Oh man, that's a nasty cash on Ryback.
In Ryback, we're talking about a superstar who had one of the most successful beginnings to a WWE career of all time. Ryback made his official debut on an episode of Raw in April 2012 and proceeded to win his first 38 contests in a row.
Oh, he really did hit the ground running, Michael. It wasn't until Hell in a Cell later that year against CM Punk that the Human Wrecking Ball finally tasted defeat.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Much more of that, and he's not going to last long.
Not today, too fast.
That's a textbook maneuver.
And that's patented Michael Cole.
And even the initial loss for Ryback at Hell in a Cell that we were talking about wouldn't have happened without some help from a gutless referee. Who knows how far the big guy star would have risen if he'd gotten the victory over Punk that night. He might still be undefeated. We're looking at complete domination here. Looks like the airways may be blocked. Get in there, ref.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
The arm seems to have a target on it.
Yeah, like a big red bullseye.
Ryback turns the tide.
Well, that's one way of getting out of trouble.
That was rough.
It is so hard to stop that kind of strength. Now, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say that Ryback might still be undefeated if he'd won that Hell in a Cell match, because he's had his share of losses since then. But he's still a performer that very few of his fellow superstars want a piece of. I mean, if there's a list of men to be avoided, Ryback might be at the very top of it.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Oh, what a slam! What impact! Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that, at this stage of the match, you're still struggling to find your balance. Something to keep in mind when you're in the ring with Ryback is to never turn your back on him for an instant, because his moves have such power and such force behind them that all it takes is one strike from the Human Wrecking Ball to lay you flat on your back.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Well, we're on the move here.
And there's some more emotion on display.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episodic television program in history.
6, 7.
And we see it one more time. Back into the ring now.
Yeah, this is good. This is where the action needs to be.
2, 3.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
3.
Man, somebody's going to be sore in the morning. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up.
7.
But man, this has been physical.
1. 2.
Not this.
There's no recovering from that.
3.
Uh-oh.
4. 5. 6.
Once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
7. 8.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
3.
Submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble. He's where
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
this guy's just going from one painful move to another.
6.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
8.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway.
2.
Look at him unloading with the Dez press.
3.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there. I'm not sure I can watch this.
5. 6.
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match.
8. 1.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious here tonight. Looking good now.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
5.
That's how you make an impact.
Well, we're on the move here.
6. 7.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
And that's with all that build-up, it's sad to see it end like that. This one is waved off.
Oh, what a spectacular match.
Here's your winner, Psycho!
And this one ends due to countout. Well,